Assalamualaikum everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Muhammad Qayyim AZEAD bin NORAZRAN. Everyone usually call me Qayyim. So I'm from Cost Engineering PI009 from group E10. Today I will teach you guys how to use Google Spreadsheet. Let's say if Ali, who just attended the Mexican Grand Prix Formula 1 event, has been instructed to analyze the times recorded for top 10 drivers. He is considering the use of spreadsheets software such as Google Sheets to assist him in handling the times record of each driver, but he doesn't know how to. How does Google Spreadsheet to help find the minimum, maximum and average times and the number of drivers in each team? In addition, how to make the graph of the points. So first and foremost, we have to launch the Google Sheets from the Google Drive. So here I already launched it. So let's start with our information here. We put all this information for driver, team, times, points in our Google Spreadsheets. We type post, driver, team, times, and also points. Okay, now I already put all the information here. So on the top of the header, I put the title of the table, Result Mexican Grand Prix Formula 1 2023 for the top 10 races. So to make the table is more clear, I will drag the cursor. First, we have to drag the cursor from the left top to the right bottom, from the B1 until F12. So we want to make the table is more clear. We find this symbol which is borders. We click on it and we choose all borders. Now our table is done. The next part is how we want to calculate the sum of times, average, minimum and maximum. So it's simple. Just make another table. Do the same thing. Choose the borders and click on the all borders. And then we'll double click on it to write our main objective, which is sum of times. Sum of times, minimum, maximum times, and also average time. If we want to calculate the sum of times, the first thing we have to click on is equal signs. And then type sum, which is mean total. Sum is sum of series of number. And then we click on open brackets. We drag the cursor because one time we drag the cursor from the E3. We drag the cursor this until the bottom. So now our information is from E3 and E12 because we want only times. And then we close the brackets. And then we click on enter. So as we know that, now we get our sum of time which is 20.5199 hour. So let's move on the next, which is mean times. So in the list, we want to know the minimum times. What if this information is not list with following ranking? So just same things. Put an equal. Just type minimum, put on open brackets, and drag also from E3 until E12, and then close the brackets, enter, and now we got 2.0422 is our minimum times. We just do the same thing for the maximum, but we type as max, open brackets, drag the cursor, and then we close the brackets, enter. Now we get our minimum and maximum time is 2.0422 for minimum and 2.0593 is our maximum. So if we look into our table, so it's true that our minimum is 2.0422 and our maximum is 2.0593. And then we want to calculate how much the average times from the first driver until the last driver, which is tram driver. So just do the same things, equal, but we type as average, and then open the brackets. We also have to drag the cursor from E3 until E12. Close the brackets, enter. Next, we move on the third part, which is I want to calculate for the team how many drivers in this top 10 list. So, for example, I want to know the Red Bull team, how many drivers. So, the first step is just like before, equal, but we type is count if, and then we open the brackets. We also have to drag the cursor from the D3 because we want the team D3 until the D12, and then we put comma, we put quotation marks and type Red Bull, quotation mark again, and we close the brackets. Lastly, we put enter. And now we got one total driver, which means we know that in the Red Bull team, it's only have one driver that got in the top 10 list, which is Max Verstappen. And then we repeat the same things by changing the name of the team for the other team. Just do the same things, equal, type count if, open the brackets, drag the cursor for the team, and then put comma, put quotation marks, and type Mercedes. Put quotation mark again, and close the brackets, enter. So we know that in Mercedes we have two drivers that got in the top 10 list, which is Lewis Hamilton and also Russell. Okay, so for the following team, we just do the same thing again. So now we move on to our last part, which is how we want to generate pie charts. So it's very simple. If we want to make a generate pie chart, it's usually have only two values. Usually we want to have driver and also only points. So how do we do that? If we drag the cursor, we will get post, team, and times. So to avoid that, let me teach you the steps. So first, we drag the cursor driver C2 until the bottom, C12. Click on CTRL, let go of your left mouse button, and then we drag the cursor points F2 until the F12. Now we got our two values, which is driver and points. So we go to the inserts and go to the chart, and then we get our pie charts, which points versus driver. So for the chart editor, we can customize it. There are a lot of features. For chart style, we can change the theme default. For example, this Arial, we can choose Reef and change the pie slice. For example, Max Verstappen. For the color, we can change its color. And then for the chat and edit title, we can change the title text. This title, we can change it. For example, I only want change as points. That's it. And then after that, we can see this legend. It shows how the position of this name. For example, if none, so there will no name. And then if top, this style, usually people will choose label. Okay, it will easy to read. So that's all. You guys also can change all of the colors, so the result will be like this. This will be much better. I hope it will help you guys. So thank you for watching this video. Please follow, like, and subscribe my channel. So thank you. I hope you guys doing all great.